Hey, good morning, everybody. Don here again. I'm headed up to the food plot out back. I was scouting the other day and I took a little hike through there and saw something I didn't want to see. So I'll take you up back and I'll show you. Pretty disappointing, almost on the verge of being epic food plot failure. Well, this is disappointing. I came out here to this plot I like to call the kill plot, just because I think it's where I have my best chance to get a buck on my property. And as you can see, the rodents have chewed the sheath off of my safety rope. But that's not the catastrophe. The catastrophe is this: major food plot failure. And not so much a failure as devastation. So if you recall, during the summer, my tractor PTO was not working. And so this food plot here, which I would like to have had planted by mid-July, did not get planted until mid-August. And, I rented a walk-behind rototiller. Cost me $75. I spent a whole day out here in 90-degree weather. And I planted this with Antler King Honeyhole. Last year I had planted it with Big and Beastie from Frigid Forage. And the problem with that was, got about 8 or 9 inches tall, looked really good. But before bow season even started, the deer had come in and wiped it out. The thing about Brassicas is they generally don't hit them until you've had a frost, because they're bitter and they sweeten up after a frost. Well, this food plot here was about 3 inches tall and very full, but it was still very tender because I had put it in so late. Came up here yesterday and I could see that there's deer tracks all throughout it. They have taken all of the foliage out of it. There's a few places where there's still some stems, but this was totally unexpected. Probably shouldn't be a surprise because it was still so tender, and because of all the lack of rain here, food is at a premium. So I was going to put the rope in this tree stand, replace that. Now I think I'm going to move the tree stand because there's not much left here for the deer to be attracted by. Really a bummer. That's what happens when you wait too long to get your food plots in. You can see, there's very little broad leaf left, just a few little stems. But this was really nice and thick. It had come in really good. I was happy with the way it came in, 2 weeks or so after I'd planted it. But some places they just nipped the foliage, and some places they pulled everything right out. So, was hoping to hunt from that tree stand. Now I'm probably going to move it. So let's take a little walk. There's the trail where the deer normally come in. They haven't opened up that scrape there yet, but I'm sure they will soon enough. And then this trail goes back down to the main food plot. So here's the main food plot, and it's only about 70 yards up that way to where the other stand is, but as you can see, I got a camera on there. This is mostly clover and chicory, a lot of grass mixed in with it this year, but it winds up along the pond and it goes up that hill, and I have another plot once you get out of the timber. But most of the deer activity has been coming from that end of the pond. They walk around here and they go behind that big rock and they go up into the woods. And they're probably going up to that tree stand, but I haven't gotten any pictures up there. I've gotten quite a few pictures down here. So now I got to find where I want to put that stand. So this hemlock here is another possibility. It's right on the edge of my pond. I can sneak in here without getting winded too much. And anything in here is inside of 30 yards. If they come in off of that trail over there, I'm golden. But I think they're coming in coming in off of this trail, which, you know, puts me in a position where I'm trying to sneak around the edge of this pond and get up into that tree. The northwest winds blow this way, but the southwest winds kind of going to be blowing up this way. But if I go up into there and really scent free myself, I can get up into that tree by walking the edge of that pond. And if they come in there, but more likely up there, I got a pretty good shot opportunity. So there's that hemlock right there, my pond, and I'm looking in this swampy area just to see if I can see any deer tracks. That would make me believe they're coming through here to get up to there. And I am not seeing anything in here. And this is wicked soft. If they were walking through here, they would leave some sign. So I gotta believe they're coming in that other way. I'll go up there and take a peek. Alright, I just set that camera up. This is looking down the food plot that way. And right there is the hemlock that I'm thinking of putting that tree stand in. So I've got the other camera at the far end. It's coming back this way and hitting that small plot up at the end. And then this camera will cover all of this and anything that walks from this end down that away. So we'll see what it looks like when I get back from Cali. All right, well, I'm feeling a little bit better about this. You know, it's Sunday morning. I got to fly out to California today. But I set the camera up down here so it's looking up the food plot that way. Right over there is that hemlock that I want to put the stand in. And from this angle, I should get a better idea of where those deer are coming across. So we'll see what it looks like when I get back from this trip. And hopefully it's going to be in the right spot. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.